first down past the 40. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And down to the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 180! Watch the pass.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This is Coleman with a grab. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. 180! Hey!
Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
180!
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Open man is Bourne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way.
Steps away to his left.
Boy, you got to turn around.
Lock.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. To try again after the sack. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end, Boyle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson will throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw on third down, Jackson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Garoppolo now. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. There's Garoppolo to throw. And it's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 19 yards away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with an extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Jackson on first down. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. 4th, and it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That's good for a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 yards, first down Niners. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
The 23-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
I got you. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Motion.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. That's good for a Raven first down. 15 yards there. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 50.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got Snead. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Ravens 14, 49ers 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Sit over here. It's your side. Over here. Thank you. Uh-oh. Okay, that's enough. Scoot over, please. Scoot over.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. But they convert on third with a gain of 22.
11.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
21.
Garoppolo now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's first and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
48 for Mike.
Lock.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yo, Trip is here, baby. Yo, Trip is here.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You better breathe.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Check. Lock. X3. 218. Chopper.
It's Coleman here. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Hey, gun.
Mike,
I got this.
I got you. 48.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. They'll run it with Coleman, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Gold to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Again, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Thank you, Daddy.
Here we go. On the bench. 54. Right. 54. Watch the out.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Jackson will throw again. And an alley to run. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Ingram. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. Snead's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
They'll run on first down. Ingram and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Ingram. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, it's Ingram. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Trying to wait on a field goal.
So
that's my
teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no
Trying
longer.
to wait on a field
now,
goal.
If the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, baby. Out of the court.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if
oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On second down, it's Coleman. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 5.
It taught me a lesson.
And he is finally brought down.
Don't wait on a field
8.
goal.
So
Win
he
it.
nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage a game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third
Josh,
and goal.
get your flips
All right,
off
well,
daddy
they didn't
neck.
kick it on second down, now third and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on fourth down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
On third down, here's Coleman. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Good game, good game, good game.
In OT.
Learn my lesson.
Partner,
Do
great
those
game that
field
we got
goals.
to see and making it extra special.
You gotta
Not only
get
did
that
I get 4
touchdown,
quarters
Jack.
with you in this one, I got some overtime.
Good
A little
game,
whipped
good
cream on
game.
top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Gotta win it. Screw that field goal. Josh, you're smelling that hair.
You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
There we go, Pac-Man. 120! Sunday! Hey! Shoot! Where's your son? Kill! Son!
Wentz now on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Waiting!
Quit talking about it.
Wentz now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Looks pretty evident what they want to do. The same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
So when you've got a big-time target, you've got to go to him. The flip side is, shouldn't the defense know that? They should be better prepared.
Absolutely. They're going to have to step up and in a hurry.
36.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Stop your whining.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Sunday.
Huh?
46 down, man. 5-4.
Kissing my hair.
On first down, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Jackson now.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson's got his tight end Hurst, and he's taken down inside the 30. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Jackson on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Get down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Jackson throwing again.
Hey, to get
That's
down,
caught
man.
left side by the tight end Boyle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with
like
sports.
That. They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. From the 17, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On second down, it's Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Weapons. 14, 82, 14. Hey, watch it. Come on now, come on, that's one.
Now Wentz on third down. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. He's got it complete to Perkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Wentz now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Sunday. Hey, Charlie.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd and 10, Wentz. He's got it. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Switch it. Come on. Hey,
Now Wentz again. Being chased. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz. As the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We don't want this. Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Come on up. Come up some more.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Come up a little bit more.
Jackson steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And Jackson throwing once more. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 36, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Jackson on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson flush to his right.
Give me some blocks,
Jackson
man.
hit, and he lost the football.
Jokers.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
When I see a play like that,
Block.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
To throw, it's Wentz. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running with Howard. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 54 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. And this is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
Right here. Mike, 53. Let's go. 53. Mike.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to
block.
keep
There
it
you
here.
go. There you go.
And he's corralled.
Give me at least one block. There you go.
Inside the 35.
Now you learn.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Turn around and block. Come on, baby.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 33 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive complete over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Throwing now is Wentz.
Oh, dude, almost had you.
Incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, we're good.
Wentz going to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
If I only had a brain.
Here we go. Wait! You can't hang.
Come on, do what I need you to do.
Running from the gun with Howard. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Come on, D.
Howard, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third
down. Come on, D. Come on. Let's go, D.
And look at this.
Come on.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Where you going?
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A critical error there in a tight game.
Took that back to the house.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Ingram again, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Pick 6.
They go back to the air here after the
Pick
INC
6.
on the last drive. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, back man. 20!
Back to throw, Wentz. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
All I had to do.
Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
All that game. That's all I had to do.
And he takes it all the way
Block
down to
your
the
blitz.
3. A big
all I
play
had to
there
do.
on the catch and run. 57 yards. Now it's Jackson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and
next
all of
time I
a
see
sudden, here in the final minute,
That's
things
all
get
I
a
had
little
to
bit
do.
tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere
me too
yet. You got a
long to figure it
one-score
out.
game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off the goal.
Now you're going to have one timeout.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
Here we go. Waiting.
Check 48's the mic. Focus, defense, focus.
Wentz to throw.
Pick six.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Wentz to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season.
This is taken in. It's complete. 30, 10. And he is across and in for the score.
Oh, man.
And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win. Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this
Get out
thing.
the way now.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
Woo! That was totally insane. And I got it all on video.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
This would be the greatest.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, echo. 48 Mike. 48.
To throw is Wentz.
Let's get off the field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy
It's your
of
game,
the 30.
my friend. Your game to lose. It's your game to lose. Josh, get off daddy back.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going
it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
On first down, it's Ingram. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Mike, 53. Get that ball. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go with Howard again. Uses the stiff arm. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a first down. This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. 14 yards there, and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, alert 48.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Over the middle,
man, you gotta
and
go
it's
down
incomplete.
right now.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, that salary you make.
Wentz to throw again.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, Earl, you all right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Then they
I'm sorry,
take possession 2 yards away from
I didn't mean
at
it,
the 48-yard line.
I didn't mean it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the
Yeah,
offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, Earl, you all right? All right?
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
I didn't motion you.
And after that
Get
completion,
back
you can
over
understand
there.
why so many teams in
Get
the
back
league
over
are
there.
emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check 99. Check 99. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 52. Set up. Shoot. Check 3. Check 3.
Second and 5 now. Jackson. And an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Gap, baby. Gap band. Gap band, baby. Woo! Gap band, baby. Say gap band.
As they win it on the road in overtime.
Gap band,
Great
baby.
game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Oh, that was a tough one.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.